Hello, this is the side channel. This is the second channel. What does this say? It says tonk. I think it's just it says toner. I thought it said tonk. As you can see, I am fine. My mental health is good. Everything's good. I just thought I'd post a little addendum on the side channel about some thoughts that I was having. I know based on the last video, it might have seemed like a little bit of a downer, but that wasn't really my intention behind it. My intention behind the video, even though it was like it's art and you can interpret it however you want, was just to, speak raw and unfiltered, trying to combine the writing process and my speaking process together into one thing and then make that be the video. But as I was making the video, I made it a lot longer than I wanted it to be, or I edited a lot longer than what I initially intended. I wanted to be done in a week with very, very minimal editing, but as I was working on the video, things snowballed and I can't turn off the part of my brain that wants to try hard at things. So I put a little bit more editing pizzazz on it and it ended up taking a little bit longer than usual, but that's just the way she goes. The thing about making a video is that once you make the video and you get it out there, you feel a lot better about yourself and it propels you into thinking of ideas for your next video, which is what I'm doing. The next video will be on a much more positive note, although I think this one, it sort of ended with a positive note. I believe so, even though it was raw and unfiltered, and that's just the way I wanted to do it. I originally was going to post that video on the second channel, but I decided to turn into a main channel video because my initial intention with my second channel was to sort of make it off the cuff and unfiltered, kind of like this. But then I changed my mind. I did a different thing. So I think that with the second channel will be more unfiltered, more just me talking like this. If I so choose to do so, I make no guarantees because again, my main focus typically is editing, is working, and then working on the main channel. Although I think that there is something to be said about having a second thing, a side thing that supports the main thing, that sort of alleviates the pressure off of doing the main thing. Because if I'm just talking like this, it's fine. I like writing. I like, typing out stuff and doing scripted content. But, sometimes it can be fun just to, let her riff. Let her riff. Although I do sometimes struggle with trying to think of things to say off the top of my head. But again, that's a skill that you work on and you get better at. And I said that in the other video and I'm saying it now. Yeah. Next video that I am working on, the next video, gonna be more along the lines of a traditional video that I make. I just wanted to experiment. I like trying out different things. I find that the goal with my video was sort of get myself out of a rut by trying to do something different. And I think that propels you in different ways to try out different things that sort of coalesces under the main thing that you're doing and propels you forward in a positive way. And I think that now I will start posting more on this second channel. Although I make no promises. I say I'm going to do one thing and then I end up doing another thing, but I know for sure that I am going to continue posting on the main channel scripted videos that will be edited well to the best of my abilities. They will be on a more positive, good vibes note. Although I think the last video was, it still ended up on a pretty good note. Also, another note, I really do appreciate all your comments that you post under videos. I try to respond to all of them. Although a difficulty that I'm finding when it comes to responding to comments is that I like to take my time and absorb what somebody is saying and try to relay it back because I understand that people put effort into what they write and what they say and what they express, and I try to reciprocate that. Although it can be a little bit challenging when you have upwards of 50 people at the same time trying to talk to you and you're interpreting it based on this text-based formats. So I try my best, but it is what it is. I do appreciate all the comments. Even if I don't respond to every single comment, I see them, I appreciate them. I love you. That's all good. I think the next video will be about how I've been using my time more effectively and more positively, and relay that in a way that will provide value to the audience. I could use the side channel to respond to comments, anything thought provoking, which I feel like elaborate on better in dialogue form, because sometimes I find that if I'm writing a comment, a reply to somebody, I tend to overthink it, and I'm a lot better when it's just me and a person in real life talking back and forth. It's so much simpler when I have like an actual person to bounce an idea off of, or to relay conversation and have dialogue with, rather than just myself trying to think of like, oh, what am I supposed to respond to this person who is existing only in a text-based format? Yeah. I'm currently editing an FD signifier video about Tyler Perry, and supposed to be a very large video. I'm working on that. So I'm going to see how that goes, and I'm going to try to make my own video alongside it. But of course, it depends on how the schedule goes, the workload goes, my life goes. Because contrary to the previous video and the tone of the previous video, my life's pretty good. I'm doing all right. I'm doing fine. I have a lot of friends. I got family. I got things I care about, which is very important to have in life. Have things outside the main thing that you care about, people outside of yourself that you try to provide value towards and try to give back to the world, rather than always being like me, 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 me. Anyways, with the rate I'm making videos now, it seems that on the long end, they take me about 2 months, although I'm trying to get it to once a month. Although this upcoming month might be a little bit challenging because my main focus will be on editing FD's big end of year video, but I'll see how it goes with that. So far, so good. I'm editing at a decent pace with that, and we'll see. It just depends on, all that. I've been reading Neil Postman's Amusing Ourselves to Death, and I've been enjoying that. I haven't really been absorbing it all that much, but, because I'm reading it at the end of the day, I'm not really like taking notes. I'm sort of like quoting parts of it, and I'll probably look back at the quotes. It is very interesting to read. I'm just not really reading it in the sense of I'm trying to study it and learn it and relay that information to other people. I'm just really reading it for my own sake, because it's very similar to Marshall McLuhan, whom I read earlier. So I would recommend that. Anyway, that's it. I'm fine. I have a mustache now. Look at my mustache. Wow. If you have any ideas for videos or topics that you think that I could cover that would be interesting, that'd be great. I do have ideas myself, but sometimes, somebody suggests a thing and I go, ooh, that's interesting. And then I go down a rabbit hole and I go, okay, this could be cool. But, we're endless. Everyone is endless. So, it's all good. Anyway, I'm fine. I hope you're having a good day. Just a little update. Bye-bye.
It doesn't matter what comes, fresh goes better in life. With Mentos fresh and full of life, nothing gets to you. Staying fresh, staying cool. With Mentos fresh and full of life, fresh goes better. Mentos freshness, fresh goes better with Mentos. I'm losing my mind. Mentos, the fresh maker.